Good morning, students. In today's class, we will see what is elasticity of demand. Okay, now these concepts also you all have learned in your 12th standard. So let's start elasticity of demand. Now the concept price elasticity of demand first introduced by Alfred Marshall. Okay, he's a great economist. Okay, he has introduced this concept elasticity of demand. Now what is actually elasticity of demand? First we will see price elasticity of demand. Now price elasticity of demand is percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. Okay, that is whatever price elasticity of demand is there, it is a relative change in quantity purchase of goods in response to the relative change in price. मतलब जैसे जैसे प्राइस चेंज होता है, बढ़ता है या कम होता है, हम लोग कितना क्वांटिटीज बाय करते हैं तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं? इलास्टिसिटी ऑफ डिमांड. सो हियर द रेट एट विच डिमांड चेंजेस एट अ गिवन चेंज इन प्राइस is known as elasticity of demand. It is also known as rate or a degree of response of demand to the change in price. मतलब how the price changes, how the demand will change, that is known as elasticity of demand. Now here law of demand, what it does, it explains the direction of the change in demand. That is, fall in price will lead to increase in demand, whereas when there is rise in price, it will lead to decrease in demand. Okay, so as we know, this is what there is a inverse relationship between demand and the price. So let's see what do you mean by the concept price elasticity of price elasticity of demand. So according to Alfred Marshall, he says elasticity of demand may be defined as percentage change in quantity demanded to the percentage change in price. Okay, he says it is percentage change in quantity demanded to the percentage change in price. Next, A.K. Cairncross, he says elasticity of demand for a commodity is the rate at which quantity brought changes as the price changes. Okay, जैसे जैसे price change होता है हम लोग कितना quantity purchase करते हैं. He explains this as elasticity of demand. Next, according to J.M. Keynes, okay, he says elasticity of demand is a measure of a relative change in quantity to the relative change in price. Okay, next, Kenneth Boulding, he says elasticity of demand measures the responsiveness of demand to the changes in price. Okay, now there are around three types of elasticity of demand. First one is price elasticity of demand, second one is income elasticity of demand, third one is cross elasticity of demand. So first we will see what is price elasticity of demand. Now this price elasticity of demand was first introduced by Dr. Alfred Marshall. He says elasticity of demand is the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. Okay, so here elasticity of demand is expressed in terms of minus sign. Okay, that's why here there is a minus sign. Okay, here there is a minus sign. So elasticity of demand is equal to, you have to write the minus sign, percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. So that is known as price elasticity of demand. Now there are many types of price elasticity of demand. This price elasticity of demand are of many types. Okay, so first we will see with one example, that is, here there is an example given. If there is 20% change in the quantity demanded to the price fall of 20% of the price, okay, sorry, 10% of the price, then we will explain it as E, which is equal to minus sign. Okay, here there is a minus sign. 20% change in the quantity demanded is 20% to the percentage change in the price, that is 10%. So it will be minus 2. Okay, 20 divided by minus 10% will give you minus -2. So elasticity of demand, price elasticity of demand is 2. Okay, so here the minus signature is put before the elasticity of demand. Okay, so why? Because you get a positive sign for it. So here following are the definitions given for the price elasticity of demand. So according to Dr. Alfred Marshall, he says elasticity of demand may be defined as the percentage change in the quantity demanded, percentage change in the quantity demanded by the percentage change in price. According to Balding, he says price elasticity of demand measures the responsiveness of quantity demanded of the goods to the change in its price. That is known as price elasticity of demand. Now this price elasticity of demand are for all goods. Okay, जो goods है or any one type of a goods according to the different prices. Okay, not always the same, it may be more or it may be less. So according to Marshall, the elasticity of demand, that is responsiveness of demand in the market, is greater or small according to the amount demanded, increase much or little at a given fall in price, or diminishes much or little or given rise in price. मतलब अगर प्राइस बढ़ जाता है, अगर प्राइस कम होता है, सो अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट कितने क्वांटिटीज डिमांड होते हैं, वेदर देर इज फॉल इन डिमांड और वेदर देर इज राइज इन डिमांड, दैट इज नोन एज प्राइस इलास्टिसिटी ऑफ डिमांड. Now there are around 5 degrees of elasticity of demand, that is price elasticity of demand. First one is perfect elastic demand, second one is perfect inelastic demand, unit elastic, okay, then more than elastic or elastic, less than unit elastic or inelastic. Okay, so there are around 4 types of price elasticity of demand. Okay, so we'll first see perfectly elastic demand. Now here perfectly elastic demand is demand in which a little change in the price will cause infinite change in the डिमांड. मतलब अगर जो प्राइस है उसमें से थोड़ा सा भी कम हो गया या ज़्यादा हो गया, देयर विल बी ट्रमेंडस और ड्रास्टिक चेंज इन द डिमांड. ओके, मतलब अगर थोड़ा सा भी प्राइस जो है कम हो गया या ज़्यादा हो गया, इट विल लीड टू व्हाट, चेंज इन द डिमांड. सो a very little rise in the price will cause the demand to fall to zero. Okay, or very little fall in the price may cause to extend to infinity, मतलब demand बढ़ता ही जाएगा. So here they have illustrated, see the quantity in the price. Okay, so when the price was 4, okay, there can be demand as 20. Okay, but when the price comes down, okay, the demand is more, that is 30. So यहाँ पे there is infinite change in the demand, it can be more or it can lead to zero also. So here एज यू कैन सी, ये जो डायग्राम में जो आपको डी डी लाइन दिख रहा है कि दिस डी डी लाइन, दिस इज नोन एज डिमांड, ए परफेक्टली इलास्टिक डिमांड कर्व. ओके, सो हियर इट इज पैरेलल टू ओ एक्स एक्सिस. ओके, वेयर इज ओ एक्स? ओके, हियर देयर इज ओ एक्स. ओके, इट इज पैरेलल टू ओ एक्स. सो डी डी इज पैरेलल, दैट इज डिमांड, सॉरी, इलास्टिक डिमांड कर्व, perfectly elastic demand curve is parallel to OX, that is your quantity. Okay, so here it implies that if the price rises more than 4 rupees for the demand will contract to 0. ओके, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, अगर प्राइस 4 हो गया तो डिमांड क्या होगा, इट विल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट टू 0. बट when the price consumer buys only 10 units of what, 10 units of the quantity or 30 units or may the unit he desires. So in case demand will be perfectly elastic, so here perfectly elastic or E is equal to. Okay, so here they say मतलब there is a drastic change in the demand when price falls or rise, that is known as perfectly elastic demand. Next is perfectly inelastic demand. So here there is change in the price produce no change in the quantity demanded. मतलब अगर प्राइस बढ़ गया कम हो गया there won't be any change in the quantity demanded, quantity will remain the same. यहाँ पे देखो ये जो डी डी कर्व है एज यू कैन सी दिस इज डी डी कर्व. जब प्राइस 2 रुपये रहता है चार quantity demanded is 4. When the price is 4 rupees quantity demanded is again 4. When the price is 6 rupees quantity demanded is 4. मतलब here even if the price goes up or when the price comes down, okay, the quantity demanded will be 4. मतलब अगर यहाँ पे प्राइस चेंज होता है कम होता है बढ़ जाता है क्वांटिटी विल बी द सेम. सो दैट इज नोन एज परफेक्टली इनइलास्टिक डिमांड. नेक्स्ट इज यूनिटरी इलास्टिक डिमांड. ओके हियर जब प्राइस जो है ओके व्हेन देयर इज चेंज इन द प्राइस ओके देयर विल बी इक्वल चेंज इन द डिमांड. मतलब अगर प्राइस 5% बढ़ गया देन देयर विल बी 5% increase. If the price falls 5%, there will be increase by 5%. Okay, so here you can see demand curve will be in the curve position. Okay, if the price is 5 rupees in decrease, okay, quantity demanded will be 5% increase. Okay, so equal changes रहते हैं. So here there is equal percentage change in the demand and the price. That's why it is known as unitary elastic demand. Okay, next is greater than unitary elastic demand. Okay, now here greater is the demand is greater than the unitary elastic when there is quantity demanded in response to the price change of the commodity. So here in such that the total expenditure on commodity increases when the price decreases. Okay, so here and when the total expenditure decreases when the price increases. So here as you can see अगर थोड़ा सा भी प्राइस में चेंजेस हो गया व्हाट विल हैपन क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड द एक्सपेंडिचर टोटल एक्सपेंडिचर विल इंक्रीज इफ द प्राइस डिक्रीजेस एंड द टोटल एक्सपेंडिचर विल डिक्रीज व्हेन द प्राइस इंक्रीजेस. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज नोन एज ग्रेटर देन यूनिटरी इलास्टिक और इलास्टिक डिमांड. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन इज लेस देन यूनिटरी इलास्टिक और इनइलास्टिक डिमांड. मतलब यहाँ पे जो होगा डिमांड इज लेस देन यूनिटरी इलास्टिक व्हेन द चेंज इन द क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड इन रिस्पॉन्स टू द चेंज इन द प्राइस ऑफ द कमोडिटी. इन सच केस टोटल एक्सपेंडिचर ऑन द कमोडिटी डिक्रीजेस व्हेन द प्राइस फॉल्स एंड इंक्रीजेस व्हेन द प्राइस राइजेस. ओके, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा हियर यू कैन सी द डायग्राम. Okay, based on the diagram you can find out जब प्राइस में चेंज होता है व्हेन द प्राइस फॉल्स. ओके, जो यूनिटरी इलास्टिक है उससे भी कम हमारा क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड होता है. ओके, सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज़ नोन एज यूनिटरी इनइलास्टिक डिमांड और लेस देन यूनिटरी इलास्टिक. ओके, सो योर टोटल एक्सपेंडिचर क्या होता है व्हेन द टोटल एक्सपेंडिचर ऑन द कमोडिटी और पर्टिकुलर कमोडिटी डिक्रीजेस व्हेन द प्राइस फॉल्स. ओके, एंड इंक्रीजेस व्हेन द प्राइस rises. That's why it is known as less than unitary elastic or inelastic demand. So types of elasticity of demand कितने हैं? Price elasticity of demand. First one is perfectly elastic demand. Second one is यहाँ पे क्या होता है क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड जो है इट विल चेंज. ओके, इवन इफ द प्राइस रिमेन्स द सेम. ओके, प्राइस में अगर थोड़ा सा भी चेंजेस है देयर वोंट बी एनी चेंज. मतलब थोड़ा सा ही चेंज होगा प्राइस में बट क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड विल बी मोर और लेस. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज नोन एज परफेक्टली इलास्टिक डिमांड. परफेक्टली इन इलास्टिक डिमांड में क्या होगा द डिमांड विल रिमेन द सेम बट इवन इफ द प्राइस चेंजेस दैट इज इट कैन बी मोर और लेस. यूनिटरी इलास्टिक डिमांड में क्या होगा इफ देयर इज फॉल इन द प्राइस 5% फॉल इन द प्राइस देयर विल बी 5% इंक्रीज इन द डिमांड. मतलब इक्वल. नेक्स्ट इज ग्रेटर देन यूनिटरी इलास्टिक और इलास्टिक डिमांड। यहाँ पे क्या होगा, जब कमोडिटी है उसका जो टोटल एक्सपेंडिचर है विल इंक्रीज व्हेन द प्राइस डिक्रीजेस, टोटल एक्सपेंडिचर डिक्रीजेस व्हेन द प्राइस इंक्रीजेस। ओके, लेस देन यूनिटरी इलास्टिक और इन इलास्टिक डिमांड में क्या होगा, योर total expenditure on the commodity decreases when the price fall and total expenditure increases when the price rises. ओके, सो दैट्स वाई ये जो है here there are 5 types of price elasticity of demand. Now what determines the price elasticity of demand? That is also known as factors affecting the price elasticity of demand. The question can be explain determinants of demand, price elasticity of demand, or explain factors affecting price elasticity of demand. Okay, so here in real life we find that elasticity of demand for some goods are unitary, other greater than unity, or still other less than unitary. Okay, so it is so because price elasticity of demand is influenced by different factors. Okay, मतलब price elasticity of demand को different factors affect करते हैं. First one is nature of the commodity. So here as we all know हमारे जो goods है, okay, that they are divided into 3 categories. That is necessary, मतलब हमारे जो daily use के लिए जो लगते हैं उसको बोलते हैं necessaries. Second one is comfort. ओके, कंफर्ट जो हमको कंफर्ट देता है, ओके, इट इज़ मोर देन नेसेसरी. एंड थर्ड वन इज लग्जरी. ओके, सो योर डिमांड फॉर एसेंशियल गुड्स लाइक सॉल्ट, कैरोसिन, मैच बॉक्सेस आर लेस देन यूनिट इलास्टिक और इन इलास्टिक. ओके, बिकॉज द डिमांड विल रिमेन द सेम इवन इफ देर इज इंक्रीज इन प्राइस और डिक्रीज इन price. Okay, that's why it is known as less than unit elastic or inelastic. This is because the consumer has to buy a given quantity of these commodities, okay, irrespective of the rise or fall in the price. Okay, next one is second category is there won't be any change in the price. Second one is price elasticity of demand for luxurious like air conditioner, costly furnitures, gold jewelry, diamond jewelry. Okay, they are greater than elastic because change in the price of these goods have greater impact on the demand. Okay, so here price elasticity is unit in case of comfort, that is milk, transistors, coolers, fans, etc. People will buy if they want, otherwise they will leave. Okay, so they are known as comfort के लिए क्या होगा, price elasticity of demand is unitary. Okay, so here there are 3 types of goods, that is necessary. For necessary, the type price elasticity of demand is inelastic. For luxurious, the price elasticity of demand is elastic. Okay, and for normal goods, that is your comfort goods, the price elasticity of demand is unity. Okay, so nature of the commodity also influence the price elasticity of demand. Next is availability of substitute. Now goods having substitutes are available at reasonable price such as tea and coffee, pen and ball pen, milkshake and lassi, sandals and chappals. They have elastic demand because here price of one substitute falls, people will buy more of that substitute goods. Okay, now for example if people are drinking tea, okay, और suddenly tea का price ज़्यादा होता है और coffee का price कम हो जाता है, so people will start buying coffee because, and this will lead to the increase in the demand. So here commodities that do not have substitute, for example there are some commodities which do not have substitute, they have inelastic demand, whereas these commodities have elastic demand. Next is goods with different uses. Okay, so here जैसे कि one good जो है it can be used for many purposes. For example electricity. Now this electricity जो है it can be used for heating, lighting, cooling. Okay, so here even if the electricity charges are high, it is used for lighting purpose, but demand for other less urgent uses fall considerably. Okay, so here they say even if there is fall in the price or rise in the price, we use electricity, so they are having elastic demand. Then next is post postponement of uses. Okay, goods whose demand can be postponed for future period have elastic demand. Okay, for example, if जो है, okay, अगर goods है, if demand for building house can be postponed when the demand for building materials such as bricks, cement, sand, okay, gravel, lime, okay, जो लगता है, okay, will become elastic. On the other hand, whose demand cannot be postponed, for example demand for meals, हम लोग खाना तो रोज खाते हैं, हम लोगों को चाहिए when we are hungry, okay, drinking when feeling thirsty have inelastic demand. Okay, so here goods which can be postponed for future have elastic demand, but goods which cannot be postponed for future have inelastic demand. Next is income of consumer. Even people with a very high or low income have inelastic demand. Okay, it is because when there is rise or fall in the price, very little effect on the demand. Okay, on the other hand, demand of middle income group people, okay, rise in the price of goods demanded by the people leads to contraction in their demand. Even the income of the consumer will lead to price elasticity of demand. Habitat of consumer. So demand for those goods is inelastic in which consumer become habited. For example, if people drink coffee, even if there is change in the tea, people will buy coffee only. So despite in the rise of the price, people demand such goods in more or less in the same quantity. Okay, तो उनको जितना quantity चाहिए, उनको अगर price कम होता है या बढ़ भी जाता है, they will buy the same quantity. So that is also affect the price elasticity of demand. So determinants of demand are nature of commodity, availability of substitute, goods with different uses, postponement of uses, income of the consumer, okay, and habitat of the consumer. Okay, so these are the determinants of demand. Next we will see how price elasticity of demand is calculated. Okay, it is measured. So price elasticity of demand is measured with three methods. Okay, so those three methods are percentage method, okay, next is arc method, okay, and the next one is the percentage method. There are three types. Okay, first one is percentage method. There are three types: point method, total outlay method, and arc method. Okay, so ये सारे methods है. So first we will see percentage method, second one is point method, third one is arc method, and fourth one is total outlay method. So percentage method is what? Percentage change in the quantity demanded, okay, divided by percentage change in price. So here it is expressed as elasticity of price elasticity of demand, that is EP. मतलब price elasticity of demand is equal to percentage change in quantity, which is equal to divided by percentage change in price, which is equal to quantity demanded divided by quantity price of the quantity. Okay, which is equal to quantity divided by quantity multiplied by price divided by quantity. Okay, so here we'll take one example: demand schedule. Okay, that is combination of A B C D E F G. Okay, इतने सारे combination है. Price per kg of X, quantity kg of X. Okay, so here price कितना है 6, quantity is 0. मेरा price become 5, quantity is 10, 4 20, 3 30, 2 40, 1 50, 0 60. Okay, so here suppose if the price of the commodity X falls from rupees 5 to rupees 3, okay, then the quantity demanded increases from 10 kgs to 30 kgs. So here they have expressed in the form of formula, that is elasticity, price elasticity of demand is equal to quantity demanded divided by quantity price of the commodity. Okay, so your quantity demanded कितना था, percentage change कितना है, from if the price was 3 rupees, quantity demanded is 30. Okay, when the price is 3 rupees, quantity demanded is 30, and when the price is 5 rupees, quantity is 10. So 30 minus 10, 3 minus 5, multiply by price कितना है 5. Okay, quantity demanded is how much, 10. So equal to 20. 30 minus 10 is 20. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Multiply by 5 upon 10. So minus 5 or less than 1. Okay, so here this elasticity of demand shows then greater than unitary. When it is more than 1, it is greater than unitary. Okay, so this is how the first method is used, that is point percentage method, the percentage method. Second one is point method. Okay, now this method for measuring elasticity of demand, okay, at a point of a demand curve. Okay, for example, you can see here there is one figure. Okay, यहाँ पे एक फिगर है, they say, okay, here they say that यहाँ पे जो here you can see AC, okay, and this is BD. So here this is quantity demanded and this is price. Okay, so when the price falls, okay, so here percentage change in the price is equal to the percentage change in the quantity. So RS is what, here with the help of a geometrical figure, whatever price elasticity of demand is there, it is measured using geometrical method. Okay, so here they will say whether the this is known as, that is CN जो है, okay, CM जो है, it is the lower segment, whereas MD जो है, it is the upper segment of the demand curve. Okay, so here elasticity of demand is what, at a point, okay, at a point which is M. Okay, M point पे जो है, okay, M point, यहाँ पे जो M point दिख रहा है, okay, so this is what it is, elasticity of demand at point 1. Okay, point at that point is M, which is equal to CM, okay, and MD. Okay, CM and MD. So CM is 5 and MD is 1. So equal to 5 or less than 1. So greater than unity. Okay, next is your elasticity of demand at point L. Okay, as you can see, the point L is here. Okay, so here there are 5 points given, that is L, M, N, P. Okay, ऐसे point दिए हुए हैं. So here at the point L, okay, here they say CL, okay, divided by LD. ओके, यहाँ पे एक मैं आपको एक एग्जाम यहाँ पे दे दूँगी. here see, you can see, okay, here there are some points given, that is M, L, N, P. Okay, so here at M point पे कितना था 5. Okay, and N is 1. So here according to that you can see the midpoint of demand curve is the elasticity of demand is unity. Midpoint जो है N जो है, it is what, midpoint of unit elasticity. If it is going up, elasticity comes greater. If it is going down, okay, elasticity is becoming inelastic. Okay, so here elasticity demand 0 when the demand curve touches x axis मतलब जब यहाँ पे पहुँच जाता है, it becomes 0. Okay, so this is the second method, point method. Okay, the third one is your arc method. Okay, यहाँ पे arc draw किया जाता है. Only then you can measure the elasticity of demand. Okay, so here arc elasticity is measure of average responsiveness to the price change exhibited by the demand curve over some finite stretch of curve. Okay, so here डिमांड शेड्यूल जो है इट गिव्स इज पॉइंट पी पे क्या होता है, प्राइस इज 8, क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड इज 10, एंड पॉइंट एम, ओके, प्राइस इज 6 and quantity demanded is 12. As you can see, when the price goes down, quantity becomes more. Okay, so here elasticity of price is equal to percentage change of quantity divided by percentage change of price multiplied by price and quantity. Okay, so percentage change in quantity कितना है, 12 minus 10, okay, 12 minus 10 and 6 minus 8 multiply by 8 divided by 10, so it will give you 4/5. okay, so एंड व्हेन वी रिवर्स इट, ओके, जब हम लोग रिवर्स करते हैं तो कैसा आएगा, व्हेन वी रिवर्स इट 10 minus 20, 8 minus 6 multiply by 6/12, so it will be minus half, okay, that is 1/2. So here they have explained over here, see, with the help of the arc you can measure the quantity price elasticity of demand. Okay, so with this arc method also you can calculate the price elasticity of demand. Next, the last method is your total outlay method. Okay, so here in total outlay method, okay, so Marshall has evolved total outlay method as total revenue or total expenditure method. Okay, so they are here whatever goods are there, okay, when there is change in the price there will be change in the quantity demanded. Okay, so here total outlay is the price multiplied by the quantity of the goods purchased. Okay, you can see price per rupees per kg. Okay, first one. Second one is quantity demanded in kgs. Third one is total outlay method, ये rupees में. Last one is elasticity of demand is calculated. Okay, so when the price is 9, quantity demanded is 2, so 9 multiplied by 2 is 18. Okay, then when the price is 8, okay, quantity demanded is 3, so 8 multiplied by 3, 24. When the price is 7, okay, quantity demanded is 4, so 7 multiplied by 4, 28. So this is how the calculation goes on. Okay, so here elasticity of demand is what, less than 1. When you take 18 and 24, when you calculate this slab, it is less than 1. Okay, when it is 28, 30, 30, when you take these 3, okay, when it is equal to 1, and when it is 30 to 24 and 18, okay, it is decreasing, it is less than 1. Okay, this is how elasticity of demand is calculated. So when the elasticity of demand is more than 1, okay, it is, when they say the demand is elastic, when there is fall in the price the total expenditure increases, and when there is rise in the price total expenditure decreases, it is known as elastic demand. Okay, next is unitary elastic demand. So here when there is fall in or rise in price, total expenditure remains the same, it won't change. Okay, it is known as unitary elastic demand. Okay, but when there is यहाँ पे जो when there is less elastic, if there is fall in the price and total expenditure also falls, then it is known as less elastic demand. So there are four methods of calculating elasticity of demand. First one is percentage method, point method, arc method and total outlay method.